Aloha. Great job today. So the songs that we did today enforced an idea, playing in rhythm. What we had is when we were playing that last song, which had a G major, and kind of a newer chord, the Gm7, and then it went to the C, and then I do believe it threw down a D7, and then went back to a G. The feeling of the song would have, when you're alone and you're making a lonely, you can always go downtown. That's the feel. You could go a little slow, you could go a little faster. When you're alone and making it lonely, you can always go downtown. The idea is there's not really one set rhythm. We just work on going down, down, down with quarters, or down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Sometimes when playing chords like this, it feels odd to move around chords. That just comes with time. The more you do this, the more you clock, the better it sounds. So the idea is I'm gonna send some videos for Downtown, and then I'm gonna send a video for, what was the other song that we did there? My Gal. So when we're going through these, go slow with the chords, and the whole point is to feel what it feels like to go from a D7 to a G, D7 to a G. So pretty much anytime you see a movement in between chords, like a C and a D, that's a part of a song, that's something we practice. We'll do it with our first finger, second finger to second finger, third finger to second finger, pinky to third finger, first finger to pinky. Probably not. Why? It's too weird of a jump. However, making sure all of your fingers are super, super strong is a great idea. The video that I'm going to send you for My Gal, when we're doing that, let me take a gander at that while I've just got this right here. A, B, C, D, and do, do, do. 166. And again, I'm going to send a link to your mom to see if she wants to grab this book for us. It starts off in the key of F. So we've got the F major to the B flat, a F major to the B flat. So the chords that we've learned for the keys, as we were talking about, the key of C, the key of G, we're talking about 7 notes. All those 7 notes, when you write them out and you take the 1, 3, and 5, skip a note, 1, 3, 5, and you keep doing that process, gives you all of your triads, all of your chords. Key of F major, it has a F major, a G minor, an A minor, and then this B flat major. It's a weird chord. It's a hard one. That's your chord, I would say, of the week. But removing the finger here and playing just these two as a small bar, boop, and then our finger on the C string at the 2nd fret for a D, and then an open G, that gives us a chord called a B minor 7. That's the kind of way that I make my B major 7 before I get my finger down. So if I'm playing from an F major and it's a quick switch, I'll go down here, lay this, and then try and do, not to make a different tempo, but it just takes a second to do that. And if you do it over and over again, your fingers layer down this way. And that's how we build chords, 1 note at a time. Very good job today. I'm gonna send you 2 videos, one of My Girl, one of Downtown. Go slow with them. If anything doesn't make sense, tell me, and then I can redo a video for you if it needs to go a little slower. Other than that, I guarantee if you practice for 5 minutes each day, within a week, doing the B flat major to the F, B flat major F, you will get faster. One of the things that we can do in the key of C, the chords we already know, is we can rotate between them, and then when we're comfortable, move on. I'm gonna do it faster because I don't wanna waste your time, but you would do it about this slow. Going between the C and the D minor, I do it about 4 times, and then when I'm done doing the C to the D, I do the D to the E minor. What I'm doing is playing chords in order the way they appear in the key of C major, but it's the switching between the chords that really matters. If it went fast, it would look like this. I'm on an E minor, so my next chord will be an F major. after the F major, it's going to be a G major. G major, F, G major, F. Now, of course, you're going to go slower, but that's probably the best way to build up skills between going between chords. In the beginning, we talked about doing spider exercises. And then we also talked about doing teeter-totters. Teeter-totters go to the same chord and effectively have you layer your fingers, and then eventually they stop being layers and they go in one felt swoop. Well, this way goes from one chord to another, but they're not just willy-nilly, they're family chords. That's what we learned about today, the family chords. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, major, minor, minor, major, major, minor. Aloha.